Taurus, this is a fab month. We have been laying the foundation and now it's set. And now we get an opportunity to springboard and start to build the walls of our dream life. Okay. And we're going to get to the drywall and then getting all to the decorating. But right now, the main theme of this month is make sure you do not get in your own way. Do not look to past reflections or past accomplishments as to what is the gauge or the timeline that you need to be setting yourself everywhere from love, family, relationship, and work. Okay. There's so much good stuff. And again, the only thing that will be blocking us is our reflections to past accomplishments where we think we need to be moving faster or accomplishing stuff even faster. And also too, Venus is in retrograde going in March, most of March, all the way to the 27th, and it's in Aries. So think the planet of war. Anger, rage can get the better of us, and we already have that as part of what we rule. So we really need to keep all that in check, and that's going to cloud our thinking and our strategy and our analytical thoughts to move forward, right? And that's where our expertise is. And when insecurity, fears, and anxieties, and again, that animal instinct of anger, rage, and ego and pride get their hold, it's just counterproductive to creativity. So there's a lot of creative activity going on for the month. You can see all those wands throughout everywhere. The pentacles is new starts, swords, thinking, cups, the hearts are engaged. But also part of the cups too is that reflection, not only with just that sense of accomplishment, but looking past in that number 3 of how we've had to deal with people in situations that weren't just cool, right? Or maybe too cool and really great in one way, okay? But usually with the 5 is looking at those kinds of things and saying, okay, I want better for myself and I deserve it. And those can leave us looking back of saying that we want more right now, and that's just not how life works, okay? So just this month, deal with anger, rage. Don't let that get the benefit of you because Venus is our ruler. We're meant to be loving and kind and compassionate and grateful. So every day get into a grateful state. That's just a really great way. You have a breath. That's one step up. I read one where, and that's just a great piece of advice. So there's so many other people that are dealing with so much more than what we may be dealing on a daily basis. So we all need to lift ourselves up and send out that loving vibration. And that's what I'm dictating to you this month, Taurus. Okay. So give out the love, keep the love, especially for yourself. Keep your eye forward. There's no looking back because there's a lot of creativity, like I said, and marketing, promotion, advertising, the things that you really love. And also too in relationship, things that you really love to be able to do with one another. Put your energies to the things that you love and care about, and the rest will follow. Okay, so that's a generalized reading. Let's get into it for the details of the card. And the reason why I was saying so much past reflection is that one spot, that 6 of Cups, and it's a looking back in a nostalgic way. And the reason why I was saying sometimes about accomplishment is that 2 card, that crossing card, is the 3 of Pentacles. So we've achieved accomplishment in the 3, right? There's something that takes a material reality out of our thoughts. And again, it could cover anything in the Pentacles, home, relationship, family, career. It's all part of it, okay? And the insight of why I was saying that part of maybe our hesitation or looking back and even reflecting back and saying, oh, wow, like the bad stuff, like we can't get caught up in that because that just kills us. And the 3 is that 5 of Cups. It's the only time you'll see in the tarot deck the cups are turned over. And the 5 is good luck in the area of the heart and tarot. But there's always something to get over in the area of tarot to get to the good luck. And in this card, it's taking over the rose-colored glasses and looking at people's and situations in your life that some stay, some go. That's just the tide. Sometimes they flow in, sometimes they flow out, but it's always got to be for your betterment. And that's maybe why, like that reflection back, I had better times with other people, and maybe some of those people didn't turn out to what you were expecting. So just let it go, move on, because you got some strategy and thinking and you want to implement. And that's in that 4th card placement. I like to say in the gut of the matter. And the 4, double 4s, is the 4 is building upon the firm foundation. Again, just like you've set and laid the foundation for what we want to do in the next chapter of our life. So believe that and now start to implement that and focus on that forward movement instead of backwards. And that's the 4 gives you that firm foundation to build upon. So you really need to trust that, and you can, because in the 5 position in the past reflection is the King of Swords. He's the guy of business, contracts, laws, but he's really unique in the journey of the swords because it's the only time, which are our thoughts, the only time that we're asked to use our heart in conjunction. And you earn the right to be this regal guide because you can combine the heart and the judgment and justice and fairness and analytical thinking. You combine both. And really, at the end of the day, I think that that's what the magic is of Taurus, that we can do that. We could have a kind, compassionate, grateful, gratitude heart, while at the same time being really good at business. That's our domain. So feel proud in it, trust in it. So don't let any reflection back, but dispense of what your ability is to move forward, right? And that's where you are right now. The sixth placement is the Eight of Pentacles. It's a refresh, rejuvenation in the area of earth signs. And we are an earth sign. So anything that you touch, everywhere, it's all getting a refresh. And that's so welcome right now. I guarantee it. Enthusiasm, excitement, imagination, inspiration get combined with that strategy and analytical thinking, which you might have had to apply an extra dose and you didn't have enough spirit or a heart in it. Okay. So, but now that gets kind of balanced out in the eight. So no worries. And the eight is mastery because it's not the early numbers of the tarot, right? It's like you've walked some walk and talked some talk to get there. So you really need to believe that. And maybe you have to go through ABC still, but you know how to get there a lot quicker. You still need to be ethical and do the right thing. That's that king. And that's what you've learned. That's why you can wear that as a badge of honor. That's we rule integrity. So it's really important for us. And number 7 is the Knight of Cups. It's a direct extension of the Six of Cups. So let's say you're coming out of a relationship or with people that you really love and you're kind of being separated from them in some ways, good or bad. And that's the Knight saying that you need to take a new ride for the heart, whatever that is, okay? And maybe that's where the Three of Pentacles, you had success in those areas. Again, it could touch anything from love, relationship, all the way to work. But that's what the Knight is saying. Let's go. And, a Taurus, we don't like to not know where we're going. And that's kind of what the Eight and all these Knights and these, like the threes, it represents new starts. So we like to know exactly what our next step is, but we've already learned that that's not in our control. So we just got to kind of groove with it. And that's the Knight. So let's hop on this guy. Hold on. He's going to bring us to wonderful places of the heart. And I think that is really starting in March, okay? And the Eight is how other people look at you. This is fabulous. The King of Cups. It's sitting right next to the King of Swords. This is so great, okay? So the King of Swords is, again, that business thing. And the King of Cups is all about love, right? Unconditional, ethereal, spiritual, mystical. He's putting it all out there. He's more concerned with making sure your soul and your heart is all right. Never mind just the business. People look at you as already having that. Now they have the spirit and the soul. What a remarkable leader. What a remarkable person that you could be as a light for others, whether it's mentorship or just being a good partner or a good friend, a good co-worker, good boss. That's what those combos do. So that's just fabulous. And the nine is the Three of Wands. So that's a celebratory state for an idea that starts to take a creative reality, okay? So stop it. It's already starting to happen. And the three and all, even the next card and the eights and the fourth, they all represent and validate that you've got the goods to move forward. And you know it too, deep down in your gut. So don't let this month question you, because that's just going to take you like 3 steps forward and maybe 4 steps back. And we've already been there, done that. So let's just move forward. And that's the Three of Wands. You want that initial stage of accomplishment, but maybe you're a little afraid of it because maybe what it brings. So stop. That's not the Taurus domain. We just rush ahead with strategy, analytical thinking, good insight, the King of Swords at our side, and now the King of Cups as well. So that's just great combo. So let's move forward into that 10 placement, which is the outcome. And that's the Four of Wands. Again, the firm foundation to build upon. But what's nice about this stage of the Wands, especially following the 3 right next to it, I've come together with other like-minded people. It's kind of like with me, like this, launching this YouTube channel. I want to share what I know about tarot. And I've had such great friends that have been supporting me throughout this whole journey that I've been sharing tarot with. And everyone's so engaged and wanting to get enlightened. They want to better themselves. And that's why I want to do this, is just kind of expand that. And anybody that wants to follow and learn along and just know what's going on, it's just fabulous to me because it's God's work. And that's what I'm all about. And that's where that B card comes into the bonus card. The Page of Cups is self-love. And that's kind of the little seed this month, Taurus. It's like that you need to grow within you. We rule spring, right? So you're that little seedling that's ready to sprout. You are sprouting already. You're getting the air, the warm light, the sun, the water, all those things that we need. And now the narrative in your head needs to turn to talking positive and loving thoughts to yourself, along with all the promotion, advertising, marketing, and the wands, creative energy, and the hearts that is the love that you could give out. It's all on order this month. So it's like a big menu. It's all checked off. So you might as well go enjoy every one of those things. And again, anytime you find yourself feeling a little not in the right way of going forward, just remind yourself you've got everything. Remember who you are. Remember the power, the confidence that has been built up over these trying times. And remember, most importantly, this is God's reward for you. So let's go get it, my friend, the bull.